The Indiana Hoosiers win a national title in football. Words that I never thought I would say ever. They beat Miami 27-21. I won't lie, there was a time early in this game I was watching that Miami defensive line kind of having their way. I was watching those Miami DBs laying the boomstick. I was watching them hit Fernando Mendoza after the whistle, quite honestly, and I was thinking, dang, Miami might just be the more physical team. It might be their night. They're playing with that chip on their shoulder. All of a sudden, it looked like a split second in time, almost like a decision. Indiana said, we aren't taking this anymore. We're going to be the more physical team. You see a couple scraps break out, some pushing, some shoving. All of a sudden, Indiana's running the ball. They're stuffing the run. You can clearly go a lot of different directions if you're talking about inflection points in this game, but that was one that really stood out to me. The other is obviously the fourth quarter drive. Indiana going for it on fourth down twice, getting it twice. Fernando Mendoza scoring, diving into the end zone. And as much as you can talk about the physicality, the hard hitting, the grittiness of this Indiana team, how about a team that just has the nuts, for a lack of better words, to throw back shoulder fades on 4th and 5 and convert? It is hard to put into words how special this run has been for Indiana, how special this team is, how special of a coach Curt Cignetti is for what he's been able to get out of this Indiana program. And coming in, he was telling people, I know what we can do here, and I think we can compete for national titles. He was being serious. You've got a feel for the guys on the Miami side, though. I thought that defense played fantastic for the most part. I thought Ruben Bain and Akeem Mesidor especially were great. I thought Moten in the middle was just a stud. The defensive backs and wide receivers were just in an absolute dogfight on both sides of the ball all night long. I think the referees really did a good job of letting them play, and if that's what they were going to do, then that's what they got to do all night. Overall, I think we're looking at two programs who are trending nowhere but upwards. I think if you look at Miami and Mario Cristobal, there's no doubt that they took those Miami kids, those kids that are only there for the money, and made them one of the most physical, gritty teams in the country. Do they still have to work on discipline? I would say yes, but a lot of times if you're a coach, you will exchange that for a little bit of grit and toughness. As for Indiana, Curt Cignetti's not going anywhere. A lot of this team is not going anywhere. They've got some studs coming in the portal, a lot of talent on the outside. That's not going anywhere. They're bringing in a quarterback, so they're going to have great quarterback play. In this era of the transfer portal and being able to instantly replenish your team with that level of coaching, it's hard to foresee an Indiana fall off or really a Miami fall off. These were two great teams. I thought both played great tonight. Indiana comes away with the win. They are the national champion.